Hi everyone, thank you for coming. My name is Ytzya, and the topic I will talk about today is depression in men who have sex with men. I choose to talk about this topic because I believe it's important to talk about sexual orientation and gender in order to take away the stigma from those topics and stop discriminating against individuals whose sexual identity falls outside of our binary system of sex and gender. So first, a short story about how yes, I can see here. A short story about how I became more aware of this is I have a little niece who is 6 years old now. I like to take her out, and on one of those outings we went to, we had lunch, and we were waiting at a table, waiting for our food when the server came, and he started passing out the food. As soon as he spoke, my niece was in shock. She was surprised and kind of disappointed, and she said, "Why did he speak like a girl if he's a boy? He shouldn't speak like that." And I didn't say anything at the moment. I didn't know what to say, but then I started thinking about where she get that idea or those values. How did she learn that is inappropriate or unacceptable? And how does that make the server feel? And can I do something about it? So today I will talk a little bit about what is causing depression in this population, and what is being done, and how we can all help to change that and participate in decreasing that. So the question is, what is the problem, and why is this important? So the problem is that gay men are at higher risk of experiencing major depression compared to the heterosexual population, and even compared to other sexual minorities. And so why should we care? Well, according to the CDC, the major depression causes more disability than cancer and heart disease. Also, studies have found that major depression is associated with increased use of tobacco and alcohol, and other studies have found that it is associated with other chronic diseases such as cancer, diabetes, asthma, and many others. But most importantly, it is being associated, major depression has been associated with decreased use of medical care, decreased adherence to treatment, and increased risk of increased risky sexual behavior. For instance, gay men who have poor mental health are 3 times more likely to practice unprotected sex, which can be related to increased STDs, such as HIV and other diseases. So the health status of this population. Gay men gay men are more likely to experience physical violence based on their sexual orientation compared adult gay men are 2.7 times more likely to experience major depression compared to heterosexual men, and 2.5 times more likely to experience major depression compared to heterosexual women. And gay youth are 4 times more likely to attempt suicide, and 2 out of 5 are end up homeless. So what leads to that? Some of the factors that contribute to that situation, to depression, to anxiety, to homelessness, are pre-existing conditions. So like having HIV increases the risk of experiencing depression, internalized homophobia, having negative feelings about oneself through the negative messages that we receive from our interactions with many other people we talk about every day, and stigma, which sometimes leads to hate crimes, and also discriminatory laws. So there is treatment right now for people who experience depression. but those treatments have side effects. Sometimes the benefits outweigh the side effects, but the side effects range from mild to severe, like headaches, dizziness, and up to suicidal ideation, gastrointestinal bleeding, and other more severe side effects. Also, it doesn't do anything about the morbidity rates. It actually contributes to it, or doesn't decrease the morbidity rates. Morbidity rates continue to increase. The prevalence of depression stays the same or continues to increase. It doesn't decrease. And the effectiveness varies with remission rates ranging from 20% to 80%. So probably a lot of people are receiving mental treatment, but what kind of, how effective is that? One of the solutions I propose, which is not so new and is being done in other parts, is basically to start changing the environment for everyone. And we can do that by informing ourselves, by inviting others to inform themselves and raise awareness. We need to start using language in a positive way, in a way that is respectful of others and tolerant. For instance, words, we need to stand up to derogatory words such as using faggot, homo, and using gay in a context that is negative. If we mean something negative, then we should use those words, the negative words. If we mean something is gay when we mean it's stupid, then why not say it's just stupid? It's something, it's just, yeah, so if it's shed, let's just say shed, let's not say gay or any other words. So let's encourage use of appropriate words, positive words, so we can create an environment that invites others to come out, to not conceal their identity and put so much pressure in themselves about not letting everyone know who they are because of fear for rejection. And some of the resources that are available to help us do this, and if you want to share it, are the Human Rights Campaign. They have a pamphlet with information about how to react to people who come out to you if you ever have that experience, how to be supported. There's also this website called No Homophobes, which is a real-time, which measures in real time the number of times that negative words are used, such as faggot, as I said, like homo, and how they are used, in which context they are used. And they are also conducting research in how to relabel that or make it, use it in a more positive way. And then there's a Stonewall in the UK, and that is also raising awareness in schools, with parents, in church, and they have resources to show you how you can use those resources in school with your family about how to talk with your kids, and just share the stories so one can become more aware and think about the other person, how the other person feels, and how that can impact their health, which is negative not just for them but also for us, because we live with them, and if we change a violent environment, then we won't hear so much news about violence, hate crimes, and hopefully we will decrease the incidence and prevalence of depression. And yes.